What's up, y'all? It's your boy AD, and I'm back to do yesterday's SmackDown review for Friday, October 14th, 2022. The headline for the day was Bray Wyatt made his emotional SmackDown return. So you know I'm going to talk about this at the end. I know y'all already see the title of the video. And remember, these are just my opinions, but I feel very strongly about a lot of this stuff. And if you don't agree, it's fine. Just know that I have been pretty right and on par with a lot as this stuff unfolds. And I know last time for Raw I said if nothing was good, I would stop, right, for a minute. Well, I will admit this episode was slightly better, because that Raw I gave a 1.0. This I'll probably give maybe a 2.0. We'll go through it. So it was slightly better, but to be honest with y'all, nothing has really still changed, and everything I've been saying is still very true. But let's get to it. So it started off with Drew McIntyre being assaulted by Karrion Kross in the parking lot. Now this was okay, right? To me, this was okay, because it's like, all right, let's try to add something different. Because remember, I've been saying the storytelling, the plots, all this, it's been horrible and it's been highly rushed. And I think one of the reasons why everything has been so rushed is because you keep introducing all these new people. How in the world can you maintain storylines with people if you keep bringing new people from NXT or bringing new stars? See, you're taking away from everybody. That's why this segment was only like 2 or 3 minutes long. It was okay, because it's like, oh wow, did Drew really hit Karrion with the car? And then Drew came out and he just started beating on him. Then he was finna slam him in the car, and then here we go again. Security drags Drew off. But why every time Karrion beating up Drew, he gets away with it? That's lame. So again, this was okay, not great. And here we go. So Drew is just gonna still continue to battle Karrion Kross. Wow, that's so entertaining. Wow. Again, this segment was okay, not terrible. Sami Zayn defeats Kofi Kingston. Now this was terrible, because this goes right along with what I've been saying and what I've been writing. This is terrible. So Sami Zayn is basically in every fucking show now. So now every Raw, every SmackDown, we got to see Sami Zayn. Think about that. But we're not seeing the Usos doing any matches. Just like the New Day. New Day ain't teaming up. They ain't doing nothing. But we could see Sami Zayn in the fucking match. Just like last Monday, he was in here for a whole main event. Now he's back again having a singles match over Kofi. And I already knew it. I'm like, they're going to make him look bad, or Sammy's going to go over Kofi. I already wrote it before it even happened. Now, they played it off a little differently, though, because the Tribal Chief Roman is still telling, like I said, they're making this shit so dumb. Roman study telling him like what to do to help Sammy, but everybody's blind and oblivious to what's really going on. You see what I'm saying? That's how you know it's just a push, because it's not making any sense. And they're obviously lowering the Usos, lowering them for Sammy and Solo. And now here we go. We get to see Sammy do this match. And yeah, Sammy won. But Sammy had to get help by Jay 3 times. Maybe more. But I know at the end, man, he helped him multiple times in a row. He even had to kick over the pin because Kofi rolled him up. So Jay, which was kind of funny. This is actually funny. Jay came in there and he kicked him over and rolled him over. And that's how Sammy won. So again, it's showing the weakness of Sammy. Sammy wasn't really all of that great before the bloodline, and he still isn't. So I don't know why people, like I said, want to act geeked over him when he's clearly on snake stuff and just using them to get a heads up, while clearly they're getting put down. And then here we go. Sammy couldn't even win that match if it wasn't for Jay helping him. He couldn't win nothing. Sammy been effing up shit this whole time, but Roman doesn't see it. Remember, Roman used to sit on the TV all the time and watch what everybody do. So now magically Roman doesn't see nothing though, right? Okay. Now what happened after this makes it even worse. It makes me not like Sami Zayn even more. It makes me not like this storyline even more. Because how they played Jay after this with Solo is proof that I was 100% right. Proof that Sammy is a snake. I already exposed to y'all he was a snake, what he said to Jay that one time. But I guess that didn't get people's attention. But this one probably will. I'm going to show y'all in a second. Matter of fact, I might as well just get to it now. Well, let me see if I can find it over here. There go, right there. It says Jey Uso is upset no one saw him help Sami Zayn. So yes, after the match, Sammy's on the phone talking to Roman, and he's basically saying, yeah, I won the match, taking all the credit, and then lying to him, and then lying to Roman and saying he's doing what he want to do instead of knowing that he's supposed to be listening to what you say. So you basically lied on Jey and took all the props from it. And then Jey came out and was like, oh, so what about me? I was helping you. Hey, I helped you get that win. Which he did. And then here goes Sami saying, what help? What help? What happened? So this is who y'all like. Somebody who would clearly come in bogus and lie to you right in your face when you know you helped them. And this is why I hate this writing and this story. Because let me guess, what? Roman ain't gonna know none of this, and this clearly happened in front of everybody's face? And again, and why is everybody so dumb? Like Solo. So Solo is just that stupid. He didn't see anything. And he said it too. Solo was like, I didn't see anything. Really? So y'all just gonna sit here and blatantly lie like that? Yeah, I told y'all I ain't like Sami Zayn. I told y'all I didn't like this story. I told y'all what was going on. Come on, how more blatant do it gotta get? But anyways, then you had Omos crash Braun Strowman's victory over local competitors. So, okay, this was whack. Now, this was whack, just like the Sami fight. This was garbage. Why? Because now, magically, when Braun fights jobbers, here comes Omos and he wants to step in and interrupt. You're playing Omos just like you played Bobby. You're making them look dumb. Just like Bobby. Why would you have Bobby do all this barking for no reason? He ain't got to worry about Brock. What do you worry about Brock for? He got smashed by Roman 3 times. What are you worried about him for? See how they wrote Bobby stupid? Just like with Omos. Omos, what is you worried about him for? You should be doing your own shit. What are you worried? Why do they have you following him, stalking him? Like you the weak one. And then when you know when they get in a fight, he's going to lose. We already know Omos is going to lose. And you're embarrassing him in the process by making him... Omos never used to do shit like this. Rarely. And here we go. Finally, when Braun Strowman is fighting jobbers, because he's been fighting the actual opponents. Yeah, they're not the best opponents, but they weren't jobbers. Why Omos was fighting jobbers. That's all Omos been doing all month long is fighting jobbers. So once Braun fights jobbers... Here go Omos to interrupt and act like what he's doing means something. He's fighting jobbers just like you. This is why I say they be writing certain people stupid. Ain't nobody dumb, yo. And it's really making the show terrible. Especially when you know it's finna happen. And the Braun got a little distracted. And then the other jobbers start attacking him. And again, that's making him look better. You look how you can distract him. And all these dudes can attack him. And watch how he still takes them out. And even with the move said, look, I can do the powerbomb while you're still doing the head toss. Boring, lame. We already know the outcome of this. LA Knight defeats Mansoor. This was crap too, man. This wasn't good. Cause I'm LA Knight now. I'm so big, bad, and tough because I turned on my own group that I promoted to begin with. How you gonna turn on your own group that you started with your sister? And then you turn on them for no reason. Again, the storytelling is crap. There was really no reason for you to turn on them. You just snapped and did it for no fucking reason. And then you run around attacking them for no reason. And now, I'm LA Knight again. I'm the same old person that I was in the past. Nothing new. Hey guys, clap for me. And you know this shit was predictable as fuck. You know damn well LA Knight was going to beat Mansoor. The models have never gotten a win. They are an embarrassment. And look who they are. And they never gotten a win. Come on, man. This ain't fun. This ain't entertaining. This is boring crap. And the storytelling ain't good. And you literally made him do nothing to go back to his old self. To beat up on his old partners who already were losing. Wow. Yeah, this is crap. Nobody give a damn about LA Knight. I'm behind the models. I'm like, man, I wish the models would kick his ass for the stuff that he did. Then you got Damage Control defeating Raquel Rodriguez and Shotzi and Roxanne Perez. Yeah, and I know I bring it back to my original style. If y'all like me doing the outside reviews, I might bring that back with the notes. But I kind of like doing my original style too. So let me know about that. Now, this match was okay only because it was a little bit confusing about who was going to win. Because I already explained about Bayley being the low rank one now. and you know they like Raquel. So this was a little tough because Io Sky, Dakota Kai were there. And then y'all threw this new girl in named Roxanne Perez, who was apparently from NXT. So here y'all go. Study bringing new people. Oh, gosh. This was a little bit challenging to decide who was going to win. So that's the only reason why this was okay. But Damage Control picked up the victory. So, and then later I learned that girl was just a guest. She wasn't really new. So now, if I would have known she was a guest, like just not really gonna be a staple, I would have picked Damage Control. But I didn't know. I thought maybe she like be a new staple like that Kayla LeRae girl. And you know how it is. Sometimes when they bring new people, they got to give them a win. So this was all right. Then you had Legado del Fantasma defeat Hit Row. This was garbage. And this is exactly what I said was gonna happen. Didn't I say when Hit Row go against them, they gonna lose? See? So predictable. It's so predictable when you know what's really going on. Like, and again, why build up Hit Row to be so strong like that just for now, this new Del Fantasma team now that looks stronger than you and beat you down. And I really found this so sad how Hit Row just couldn't defend themselves in no kind of way. It's like, yeah, they used tactics to beat them. I already knew Zelina and that other dude was going to come up and help. We already knew that. But damn, it was still three of y'all and B-Fab, so she just can't do nothing to Zelina, huh? That don't make sense. I don't care if she called B-Fab off guard. No, Zelina was one of the lowest ranked female wrestlers y'all had. So don't act like Zelina's all of a sudden a boss over B-Fab. Come on, at least. And that's another reason why I'm disliking what's going on with the storytelling and stuff. Because if you pay attention, a lot of the drama and beefs, which aren't really that good anymore as of lately, they're one-sided. They're one-sided. And that's another reason why I'm starting to get turned off about it. Like, who wants to keep seeing the same drama or beef repeat in the same fashion without the other person getting some type of leeway? Like, can it be more of a balance? Like, I'll give you a good example. Just like with Rey Mysterio, even though, yeah, I'm going to be talking about him tonight, too. Wasn't expecting that for SmackDown. But just like Rey Mysterio, look how he's been getting his ass beat, tossed and turned for months. See? Just like this. So now it's just finna them be beating Hit Row's ass. Just like with the Viper Raiders in New Day. It was just Viper Raiders just beating y'all ass all over the place. And guess what? The Viking Raiders are finna get a new female partner too. Another new person. This match was quick. It ended in about 3 or 4 minutes. They cheated to win. But and that was fucked up how I felt like they did Top Dollar too. Like they pinned Top Dollar like he the biggest threat. They couldn't have did Apollo like that. No, Top Dollar had to get pinned on a double team move that didn't even look all that great. Wow, huh? So predictable. Zelina's only here to fight B-Fab. That's the only reason why Zelina's here. She ain't here to gain no type of rank, no build. Y'all just there just to fight them and make them look bad. Wow. Rey Mysterio, okay, now this is the main event. And yeah, I'm getting to the Bray Wyatt stuff. I know this is long, but hey, man, my stuff been more detailed. I've been having a lot more stuff to talk about as lately, though. But not saying I'm liking it. I'm just explaining it more in detail. Ray, okay, so Ray came to Triple H early in the show. And he was asking him he wanted to quit. So again, Rey Mysterio, he's a punk for his son. But everybody else wants to kick his ass, but Ray wouldn't. I mean, the average father would obviously stand up to their son. But no, we can't write Rey Mysterio right like that. We got to write Rey Mysterio like he's a punk that's constantly going to get beat up by his son and bullied by his son and do nothing about it. He's a legend. Why is he getting bullied by his son? He was just crying. That was so messed up seeing him cry like that. I don't care if it was fake or not. It was so messed up to see him cry like that, man, on Monday. Man, that was messed up. And now here he go on Friday coming to Triple H asking him can he leave because he don't want to deal with this stuff with his son no more. And then Triple H was like, oh, with this sinister look. And then what was those cops he was talking to too? He was talking to 2 cops before they showed up. Maybe it was the police related to the accident. But I thought they were gonna play a role. And then Triple H was like, oh, come in, I'll talk to you. You know, he act like he ain't wanting to leave, even though he seemed like he was up to something, if you ask me. And then he dragged him back. And then next thing you know, it was a fatal 4-way. But it was supposed to be Karrion Kross, Solo Sikoa, Ricochet, and Sheamus. But Karrion Kross got messed up, so they replaced him with Rey Mysterio. Hold on, my throat getting a little dry. Hold on, I should have brought more water. I've been talking for a minute. So it ended up being Rey Mysterio taking his spot. So Rey Mysterio didn't quit, but Rey Mysterio's new home is on SmackDown. So in order to get Rey to not leave, he said, hey, just come to SmackDown. Even though you know damn well that's not gonna stop Judgment Day. Here we go. Like I said, bad storytelling. We see Raw superstars jump all the fucking time. We see it all the time. So what? Look at Sami Zayn. He's on Raw and SmackDown doing matches more than anybody right now. Dash pose to protect Rey. Anyways, now this match was actually good because this was, you know what, this was the best match of the night because, man, this was unpredictable though. Because you got Solo in there, so you was like, maybe Solo will win. Then you got Sheamus in there, so you like, maybe they'll try to bring that Sheamus-Gunther rivalry back. Ricochet, I wasn't worried about it all. As much as I got love for Ricochet, I already knew he wasn't going to do nothing. And then you got Rey in here, so that added a little twist, because you can see it's obviously about him. And believe it or not, Judgment Day did not interfere, believe it or not. But it still was interference from the Usos and other people though, and other mugs, and I think even the New Day or something, man. It was a hot mess going on outside the ring, man. It was a lot going on this match. But believe it or not, Rey Mysterio picked up the win, which means he has the next shot at going against Gunther for the IC title, man. So that was decent. That was good, unexpected, but there's two things that get me. Number one, SmackDown is not going to save him. Number two, oh man, let me hurry up because I know y'all want me to talk about Bray Wyatt. Number two, watch out for Gunther. Gunther might just destroy Rey. This could just be a setup. But let's get down to Bray Wyatt, what everybody was waiting on and wanted to see. And honestly, man, I did not like this segment. I didn't. They made it look all creepy and scary and spooky. They did the same spooky stuff, but then you had him come out as a regular person doing his same old gimmick. Here we go again. Bray Wyatt been gone all this time. Here he goes again, guys, doing the same old thing he was doing over 4 or 5 years ago. And then here he comes in the ring crying, being emotional, basically pleading to the audience because they know that the audience already loves him, kisses his ass, and wants to see him back. So instead of him keeping character and building more upon the scary Fiend and maybe starting a rivalry or a new beef, nah, he just comes in, gets super emotional and just says thank you and all of this goofy stuff, which to me totally ruined his character. Totally broke the character. And then at the end they had and it made me feel like you shouldn't trust them. Like that's a sign of an evil person. You're evil as hell, but then you come out and you try to play to the crowd like, oh, love me, I'm this and that, I'm good, but then you're still evil. And then right after he did all of that, they showed him on the screen, the evil scream mask playing again, which looks evil as hell. And he's basically saying, don't trust what you see, and things are still to come. Basically letting you know, like, y'all sitting here pleading to this man, but he actually has some very evil intentions planned. But honestly, it still sucks. Like, here we go. They haven't done nothing with you yet. Nothing. So it's nothing to get excited about. And you coming in playing this emotional role, acting like you're crying and all of this, you just destroyed it, man. This was whack. This Bray Wyatt return was whack. Straight up. Not good at all. I'll give this show a 2.5. Only because of the surprises and the slight, like it was some slight differences tonight. But a lot of stuff I'm still totally correct about. And the future doesn't look that different. But I guess I will stick around for a little bit longer. Only because y'all did a slight improvement. So, sorry for making this so long. You know I could talk about this wrestling stuff all day. Much love though, and thank you for watching. You know I really appreciate it. And again, let me know if y'all want to see more of my outside like rant videos on this, cause hey, I could do that again. Write some notes. But I hope y'all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys on the later tip. Peace out.